Welcome to part 2 of this video from the Carleton University Library on finding new sources using citation chaining. This 3-step process begins with step 1. Choose a database that supports forwards citation chaining. There are several available through the library, including Omni, Google Scholar, Scopus, and Web of Science. Step 2. Search the database by author and/or name of work. And step 3. Use the Cited option to identify new authors and/or new works. We'll start on the library homepage at library.carleton.ca. To get to the database, we will click on the Databases link underneath the main Omni search field. Using the alphabet at the top, we will click on G for Google. And then we will scroll down the page until we come to Google Scholar. We will click on the Details link. And here we find information about how to access Google Scholar through the library. In the description box, we will click on the link Google Scholar via Library Links setting. We will unclick Canadian National Catalogue and enter Carleton University in the search field. Then we will click on the blue Search button to the right of the field. Now we will choose Carleton University Get It at Carleton Omni and Carleton University ProQuest Full Text. And then we will click on the blue Save button. Now we can do a basic Google search. We will enter the title of the book, Silent Spring, in the main search field. Then we will click on the search function at the far right-hand corner of the field. Rachel Carson's book, Silent Spring, is the first result. And underneath the initial text about the book, we find a number of functions, including the Cited By function. This tells us that this book has been cited over 18,000 times, and this could be a conservative estimate. When we click on the link Cited by 18,877, we see a list of the authors and works in which this book has been cited. These results confirm that this book is considered a very important source when studying the environmental movement in North America. Then if we go back to the citation for Silent Spring and click on the Related Articles link underneath the main text, we can potentially find other relevant and related sources for our own research. We can also do forward citation chaining using Omni, the main search engine on the library homepage. Again, we will go to the basic search and put the title of the book in the search field. And then we will click on the search function at the far right-hand corner of the field. Again, the book Silent Spring is the first result. However, there does not seem to be any information regarding sources citing this work. If there was, an icon like this would be available in the result. This icon links to a list of sources citing a given work, but there is no such icon for Silent Spring. However, let's search for the article by J.A. Charter, Environmental Justice for Whom? We will use the Advanced Search in Omni by clicking on the Advanced Search link underneath the main search field. For the first search field, we will use the drop-down menu and choose Title, and then enter the title of the article in the search field. Then for the second field, we will use the drop-down menu and choose Author Creator and enter Harder in the search field. Then we will click on the green Search button in the bottom right-hand corner of the field. Now we can see the icon with the 2 arrows going right and left. When we hover over this icon, we can see that it will take us to sources citing this article. When we click on the icon, here are 4 articles that cite the work of J.A. Charter. Scopus and Web of Science are 2 other databases that support forward citation chaining. To get to these databases from the library homepage, click on the Databases link under the main Omni search field. Then click on S for Scopus or W for Web of Science. Just remember that not all authors and/or works will be included in these databases, so forward citation chaining might not always be possible. This is the end of this video.